Hi everybody. You might be wondering what the heck is going on at this point. So, I have ended the Schooliana brand. I'm not even sure how I want to start this, because it's pretty emotional and I kind of want to tell you like what's going on and how we got here. I started van life years ago in a 1995 Chevy G20 van, and it was perfect for me. That's how I started, and I was still working full time, and I was in that van for about a year. I met a girl, she moved in, and it was too small. I knew that I wanted something I could stand up in, and I was originally looking at like the old school T1N Sprinter vans, and my buddy kept telling me, just look at a bus, just look at a bus, look at a short bus, just trust me. I was like, I don't want no bus, stealth, and all the windows, about everything that everybody usually says about a bus. But he kind of planted that seed for me. And so I started kind of poking around at buses. And at this time, they weren't popular like they are now. And one came up on Craigslist. And I started the normal Craigslist negotiation, trying to get a deal situation that most people do. But the lady messaged me back or emailed me back, and she said, hey, somebody offered me full asking. They're giving me the money tomorrow. But if you want to come and check out the bus and stand in it and feel the space, I understand. I was like, yeah, actually I do. So I went out there and I walked in that bus. It was already gutted and it had a floor in it. And immediately I fell in love with the width and the space. Like, it felt like a cabin on wheels. And then I was against all the windows at first. And then when I seen all the windows and how open it was, I didn't feel like I was trapped inside of a tiny space. It felt so open. Like I said, it literally felt like a cabin. And I knew instantly, it was love at first sight, that I wanted a bus and I did not want a van. Immediately. So I started my mission, and in the morning, every morning before I went to work and every night before I went to bed, I was scouring Facebook, Craigslist, looking for a bus. And this bus, which is Schooliana, or was, showed up on Facebook one night. And I knew that the market was heating up, so I did the same thing. I messaged the guy, I said, hey, if this is what you say it is, I'll be there in the morning with cash. I'm not going to try and talk you down. What time can I meet you? I wanted him to know that I was serious and I wanted to buy this bus, because the 5-window dually wheelchair is like the one you're looking for with the 7.3 power stroke. It's like the bus everyone wants. And he was like, what? Anyways, he said, okay. So I met him that morning, and as soon as I got there, he said there was 5 other people that told me the exact same thing on this bus. And that was, before they were popular as they are now. So that tells you, how it is now. So anyways, I started my journey on this, and I was originally, posting stuff on my personal Instagram and showing the build and doing the normal things that most everybody does. But I learned a lot about marketing through being a full-time musician and, my social media stuff I've done before Schooliana. So I knew the power of niche marketing. So I decided to make the Schooliana Instagram. It grew very, very fast. I'm a photographer, I'm a videographer, I'm a creative person. And I love having ideas and chasing them and fleshing them out into reality. And the Schooliana Instagram was the embodiment of that creative chase. And, this bus was one of the original buses on Instagram. When I started Bus Life, there was like maybe 3 or 4 that were on Instagram. And then my bus entered the scene along with a couple others, and as Bus Life blew up like it is now, my bus has always been there. So I think that plays a part of the success of the Instagram account. So it's like, this bus is just, it's been around a long time. I've lived in here like 3 years, and I've been doing this for like 3 years. So that's kind of how I got to where I'm at right now. That relationship that I built this bus with ended. It's one of the worst breakups you could ever imagine. Anything horror story you could ever imagine, it's happened from that. Anyways, I met Jaylina. A lot of you guys know Jaylina. We're on YouTube now, so this is my Instagram story. I'm really new to YouTube, and a lot of it is because of Jaylina introducing me to this platform. And I'm spending a lot more time here. So, Schooliana, I never in a million years thought I would ever get rid of this. I was even painting Minion to be a replica of this bus. It was white originally. And I was going to have all my buses be branded Schooliana. I was going to come out with Schooliana Yerbs, blah, 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 do all kinds of stuff. I never in a million years thought that I would destroy this brand. But when I was at Descend on Bend, I have my suspicions who attacked the Schooliana Instagram account, but I don't know for sure. Somebody waited until I went to an event without service for a week, and I came back from the event and the account was completely deleted, along with my personal Facebook. The last thing I seen was an email from Facebook where my profile photo had all kind of crazy, like, third world country writing all over it. So my assumption is, you know, because I have crazy security on all of my social media accounts, so it's like the average person is not just going to figure out my password and get in there. Like, I have third-party apps. So I think somebody paid money to do what they did. So my theory is somebody knew I was going to this event. They paid somebody to probably go in and post a bunch of like super no-no stuff on social media. Then they reported the account and the account deleted forever. Is what I assume happened. I am speculating. So I never in a million years thought... But basically that took me out of my comfort zone, you know, like with me being more active on YouTube, I was less active on Instagram because I was pretty established there. I was one of the biggest bus accounts on Instagram. Like, I'm not trying to sound egotistical or anything, but it's a fact. So it made me rethink things, you know, because I feel like creatively and like as people, we are best when we are not comfortable, when we are pushing ourselves to see different or be better. And by me losing, and you know, that was half my income was on Instagram. I have a lot of brand deals there. So I lost it. There was nothing I could do about it. And I learned a long time ago not to be mad about things I can't change. I just have to look at what I have and what I'm doing and figure it out, right? So I can't change the Instagram was gone. I did everything I could to get it back. It wasn't happening. So I originally was thinking, oh, I'll just wait for the username to pop back up and I'll just pull it and start over. Or I'll make another Schooliana something account and just start the account over and just keep the brand. Of course, that was the original idea, because Schooliana is just so established within the bus life community. And then as I was thinking about it, because I don't know if it was one person or if it was a group of people that attacked the Instagram, because there's some other things that I'm not going to get into that kind of happened in my life and on the outsides of all this. So I hope it's one person. It could be a group. I don't know. Doesn't matter. The Instagram's gone. Doesn't matter how it got there. My life is right here, right now. Being outside of my comfort zone, I was starting to ask myself questions. How did I get here? Where do I want to go? What do I want to represent? You know, looking at the future and the past. And I decided, like, for somebody to go after my account like that, there's just a lot of negativity and, like, hatred attached to that series of events and thoughts. And I just don't want to be a part of that or have that associated with me in any way. I decided that I want to start over. I knew I had to start an Instagram again, but I want to start completely fresh, a complete new idea, complete new identity, a complete new brand, and that's what this video is. So I'm selling Schooliana. This bus is for sale. I want to walk away from it all, and I want to start completely over. I never in a million years thought I would sell this bus. I was going to pass it down to my children if I ever have any, but like, life gets crazy. I'm obviously not getting out of bus life. I love bus life. I'll probably always be in a bus or have a bus. I'm moving into Minion, and the new brand is going to be a bus life story. The idea behind the name, I was originally thinking doing something completely different than anything bus life, but it's like that is what I am and what I'm doing. So it's like, I don't know, and it feels kind of like a movie. So that's kind of how we are right here, right now. I'm really excited. So this is the big project that I've been working on. That's why I haven't filmed anything till now, because I wanted to just get here to make this video, to do this brand change, to change everything online. Schooliana is a huge part of my life. a huge part of my history, and it's always going to live on in the photos, in the videos that are still out there. And this memory is something I'll cherish. But it's time for me to move on and start something fresh and be excited about something new. And I hope whoever went after that account, that, you know, they can feel whatever they need to feel and be done as well. Fresh start for everybody. I'm not even mad about it, because they pushed me to do this. Me being uncomfortable has pushed me to push into different things that I would have never done before. I would have never did this before. So I'm grateful to that person for pushing me to be better and be stronger and try harder and be more creative. So I know this was a long-winded little deal here, but like, I just wanted to talk to you guys about, you know, everything, how I got here, where I'm going. I'm really excited for the new direction, and like, you know, now every new photo I put up, you know, I want to, I don't know, I'm really excited. So, Schooliana is done. Schooliana is gone, as you can tell, all the branding changed. I am now a Bus Life Story. So, there'll probably be a new bus house of mine every couple years, maybe every year, who knows. But I'm super stoked. I hope you guys are okay with everything that's going on. Nothing much is going to change except for where I live and I guess the pictures I take of where I'm at in the videos. But it's still going to be bus life here. I appreciate all you guys hanging out, watching this video, being here on this YouTube, being all the support I've seen across all of my social media platforms ever since the Instagram went down. This community is literally awesome and has always been there for me. You know, even when I was wrong. So, I will see you guys in the next video, and I'm excited for the new era. So, let's usher in the era of a Bus Life Story, and I'm excited to create new stuff for you guys. We'll see you in the next video. This is Isaac signing out. Rest in peace, Schooliana.